Hi everybody, and today we're talking about the 1/6 scale Destro from 3.0. Now, this looks pretty darn cool. I'm a big fan of 3.0's 1/6 scale G.I. Joe line, so I was excited to get a hold of this one. The box is canny, he looks cool on the clamshell, but let's get him out of it and have a look and see what we get. Okay, first impressions, the figure is pretty solid. I do like it. Interestingly, you don't get a stand with this, which is a bit different. But anyway, costume looks very cool. It fits him perfectly. It's a mixture of materials and got some screen printed detail on it. You get that stunning head sculpt and Destro's usual kind of medallion malarkey. This is kind of a spongy material. Bit worried about the costume. It's kind of a plasticky rubber effect, so that's going to be interesting. Overall, it looks very clean and very cool. Bit concerned, he's got really loose, wobbly ankles, so that could cause a problem. And this suit does restrict movement because, as you can see, it kind of springs back into position, which is a bit of a shame. Bit worried it's going to crack in places. Accessory wise, you get a whole host of hands, this briefcase, which we're going to talk about in a bit, a handgun, a rifle, and this rocket launcher wrist section, which again we'll touch on in a bit. It looks pretty phenomenal. I like the detail on this. It looks cool, and you can swap this out with his standard wrist gauntlet. His handgun is very reminiscent of what I remember from the cartoon and the comics, and this case is very cool. It's detailed Mars. Now I know that's Destro's company, but I can't remember what it stands for. Let us know in the comments if you can remember. This opens up, and inside you've got a whole host of goodies, and again you've got that Mars detailing. This is a nice little piece. So you get 2 ammo pouches, 3 extra kind of rockets, and some magnetic mines. These clip onto his belt. Really nice touch. This head sculpt for me is bang on. Yes, it's a metal face, I get that, but I think it screams Destro to me. Loving the look of him with this rocket edition on his gauntlet there. This is definitely how I will be displaying him. I think it looks cool, and as you can see, all those additional pouches and things just clip on. When you start posing him, he looks pretty damn good. I like the addition of the suitcase, but I don't think I'll be using it in my collection. His handgun slots into place nicely, and it's nice and snug if you don't want it in his hand. And as you can see, when he's posed up, he looks pretty excellent. I'm going to have him like this in my collection with the wrist gauntlet and the handgun, and I think he's going to fit in nicely with the rest of my G.I. Joe line. These guys look pretty cool together, but I think I'm pretty much done now. Okay, that's your whack. Let us know in the comments what you think of this figure, and we'll catch you next time. Take care.